Now it's time for Quarantine Tonight. Live from an undisclosed location north of the Platte River, here's your host, Mike Flood.
We are going to have to fix that intro because we're actually south of the Platte River at a brand new undisclosed location. We've been here all month, and it has been working out perfect. We hope that you are enjoying your Wednesday night. We've got polka tonight. I know people send us notes all the time. They're like, this is what we want. We want more polka, and we have been doing our best to add in polka as we go along. Tonight, the Jim Kucera Band is here, and you can see they are set up and ready to go with a full list of music that they're ready to share. We've got our gentlemen from Waverly over here, Aurora, and Columbus, all here ready to go for another night of entertainment. A couple of quick notes here. Of course, this has been a great time. We have the Leo Lonnie Polka Band coming up next week as well as we round out the month of January. Can you believe we're already to January? We're looking at our February schedule, and we need two things from you. If you could do these two things, it would really help. First of all, we need your help with your pastor. We love having the evening prayer each and every night. It's an important part of our program. If your pastor would do it, it would mean the world to us. And you can do that by having your pastor record it on video and then just send it to us on Facebook, and we'll use it here on the television station. That's number one, so we need your prayers. Number two is we really are looking for bands from central Nebraska. That's Hastings, Grand Island, Franklin, Thedford, everywhere, Kearney, Nebraska, Minden, Holdridge. We are looking for bands from central Nebraska, and if you would send us those, it'd go a long way because we're in a place now, it's a little easier for them to get to, and we really want to touch those corners of Hall, Buffalo, Adams, Phelps, Kearney County. All of those counties, they're all in the middle of what our plan is. So let's do this. Let's start tonight with our evening prayer, and in just a moment, the polka starts.
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. My name is Pastor Charles Kadarima from the First United Methodist Church here in Nebraska City. I would like us this time to invite you for a moment of prayer. Oh, gracious and loving God, we are so grateful once again, thankful for the continuing blessings upon us and upon our families. Special prayers for farmers as they continue to plant. Special prayers for our students, especially the graduates. Special prayers for the parents. We pray that you may continue to bless our country, and more, Lord, continue to give us ways that we'll be able to conquer the COVID-19, that our people will come back to their usual life. In your name, Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
All right. Thank you so much. Our evening prayer tonight here on News Channel Nebraska. And we don't say it enough, but thank you to those who do the prayer for us. They do a great job. And I don't even know if they know how many people really enjoy that we do that each night. It's an important part of our night, and it's something we'd like your pastor or anybody that would like to pray to do that for us. So we've got the Jim Kucera Band tonight. And Jim, obviously a Wilbur native, I have some good news. I saw earlier this week the Wilbur Czech Festival is going to happen this year.
Is it really?
That is an official Facebook post. There's probably some folks that are really missing that from last year.
Yeah,
you're probably there all the time.
Yeah, and, there were a lot of things that were canceled. Last time we were here in October recording. Now, that was normally the heart of Oktoberfest season for us. And we lost all of that, but we're getting bookings for Oktoberfest.
You go to Des Moines for Oktoberfest.
Yeah, we're booked for there, Des Moines, for this September, yeah. So we're excited. That's the big one. Thousands and thousands of people.
He lives in Waverly now, but he's from Wilbur. This guy over here is Aurora, which is nice to have a Central Nebraskan. Your job is to bring in as many Central Nebraska bands as possible.
I will get on it.
You get on that. And then this guy over here, Columbus, Nebraska, also originally from Wilbur. And he brought his 1915 tuba. Is that right? What year is that thing again? I'm trying to remember. It's from the 80s.
this horn played on the University of Nebraska marching field for about 10 years, and then I bought it used. So,
my goodness, look at that. Well, looks like it's gotten some good use. Some of these things that come in here are like 1910. I'm not kidding you. That's how old they are. All right, let's get down to it. We've got lots of polka tonight. What do we have playing, Jim? You put the playlist together. What are you thinking?
We have a good Czech tune from Texas Way, the Corn Cockle Polka.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Jim Kucera Band on News Channel Nebraska.
Rosto, konopie za cestou a jsou pěkně zelené. Rosto, konopie za cestou a jsou pěkně zelené. Mezi nima leží synek polamaný, kolo vody studené. Mezi nima leží synek polamaný, kolo vody studené. První psaný napsal, se ve mnou oči poslal, aby mu vodu dodal. První psaný napsal, se ve mne lence poslal, aby mu vodu dodal. Otektoli voda, pil nedohorává, na synačka vzpomíná. Otektoli voda, pil nedohorává, na synačka vzpomíná. Druhý psaný napsal, se ve melice poslal, bych mu vodu dodala. Druhý psaný napsal, se ve melice poslal, bych mu vodu dodala. Ona šaletým šíla, šibím vyšívala, vodičku mu přinesla. Ona šaletým šíla, šibím vyšívala, vodičku mu přinesla. You bet. Hope you enjoyed that at home. Could I get a little more accordion in the monitor, please? Thank you. Just need to have a little adjustment so I can hear myself, so my arm doesn't fall off from playing tonight. But it wouldn't take much. But anyway, hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. We haven't been on since October, and hope all of you in Polka Land had a great holiday season and had time to reflect. Time to spend with family and remember the reason for the season and reflect on that. So wishing you all of the best as we always do. That last tune, which was the first song, Corn Cockle, an old Jimmy Brosh tune. Jimmy Brosh, great late polka band leader from Texas. And we're going to get going here with a little variety. We're going to do a German tune for all of our German friends. We were just talking with Mike about the Oktoberfest season. Looks like that's going on, and we're signed, sealed, and delivered for Des Moines. And so we're looking forward to going there and playing for all the folks at Des Moines Oktoberfest. This is for them, the Muehlbauer polka. Muehlbauer. 1, 2. Good job, guys. Tim on the bass horn for you. Applaud at home, nice and loud. Mr. Tim Pospischel. You betcha. Good job. Mr. Josh Sager on the drums here from Aurora. And it's cloudy.
It's a little cloudy.
Put your hands together for Josh at home. That's kind of cool.
Just one together.
Bad case of the clap. We really appreciate it. Tim and Josh continue to make me look good, as they always do, and I really appreciate them very much. We're going to go to a nice Czech waltz for you. This is the Fisherman's Love Waltz. Fisherman's Love. You know, we should do it for your parents. You want to send it out to your parents?
Sure. Steve and Debbie Stager, if they're watching. I think they were thinking about watching.
I bet they are.
I'm sure they probably are.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Uh-oh, the wrong fish. That's in a different key. That would have been rough. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Weźmie mnie rybarzy na swoji lodyczku. Szybity u toho, až chytíš rybičku. Rybička je malá, pratírajte zpátky. Šíří ta rybička, ta má život krátký. Rybička je malá, pratírajte zpátky. Šíří ta rybička, ta má život krátký. Když rybka zabrala na zradnou udičku, řekla jsem rybáři o sladkou hubičku. Rybička smížela, voda se zaočí. Rybář se zahleděl do mých modré očí. Rybička smížela, voda se zatočí. Rybář se zahleděl do mých modré očí. That's a pretty one. Hope you enjoyed that. The Fisherman's Love. Hey, we even have some applause here. And I need to bring up, I see the feed is going. Hey, make comments. We are going to, hi, Tammy Villado. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're too kind. Thank you so much. Tell Mark hi, will you? Diane Wellsant, thank you so much. We appreciate it as well. We're going to interact with you. I have everything going here. I'm just a little slow technology-wise. My coworkers and my students will verify that, but I try. That's part of it, right?
That's a good part.
You know, I try, but I'm not the sharpest tack in the box. Is that right? Is that how you say that? Or something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
Just
anyway,
go with how you feel.
I got to go with it. I have to change accordions. We have the beautiful Czech waltz. Another one. This one is my personal favorite. This is the When We Parted waltz. When We Parted. Guys, do you have anyone you want to send this out to?
Not off the top of my head.
Not off the top of your head. Sorry.
No.
All right.
I'll keep thinking.
You'll keep thinking?
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do. Here we go. When we parted. 1, 2,
Když jsem šel od vás, byl překrásný čas. Když jsem šel od vás, byl překrásný čas. A pro sebe vodě házel, když jsem milovi provázel nás už naposled. A pro sebe vodě házel, když jsem milovi provázel nás už naposled. And du call me love, máš-li mě ráda. And du call me love, máš-li mě ráda. Uč mě klíček od srdíčka, zuhlíbám já tvoja líčka nás už naposled. Uč mě klíček od srdíčka, zuhlíbám já tvoja líčka nás už naposled. Beautiful When We Parted waltz. Hey, we have, hi, Jennifer Bates Orvis. So thank you for the comment. Appreciate it. Blue up there. All right. Janice Matulka, glad to have you with us. Marianne Spichka, D. Thomas, Kevin D. Coop, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Jan Kraus, Jay Jones, Eric Malik. Hey, man, we should have sent Muehlbauer out to the Maliks over there in Iowa. We're going to see them. We're going to see them at the Des Moines Oktoberfest, won't we? They're right before us. Eric, make sure you have that concertina case full, if you know what I mean. That's a musician joke. Secret. Very secret thing going on there. See, a secret sauce. Somewhat. An ancient Chesky secret? Is that what we would say?
Yes, that would be it.
And why is the iPad not working?
There it is.
No? Oh, it's just a little slow, just like the accordion player. All right. Here we go with a good Czech tune. We've had it on the playlist for the first 2 times we've been on Quarantine Tonight, and we just didn't get to it.
So
now we're getting to it. You got to get us back 3 times, and then we'll get to all of them. We've had a lot of requests for this one, and so we're going to do it for Who do I have it for? I have it for the Boxers down in Kansas. So I hope they're watching. This is for you guys. This is the Saddle Horse polka. Saddle Horse. Here we go. 1, 2. Konieto sedlam, jokinka na ty zavolám. Dneska bez kučáru pojedem ve páru, jedno ke mně po druhé zas k vám. A se koně rozjedou, tam mi zastát cestu povedou. Pojedeme spolu nahoru a dolů, až koničky své osedlám. Pojedeme spolu nahoru a dolů, pak te povím, co na srdci mám. Tibby on the bass horn. I think I heard a little bit of the Country Gentleman bass fill on there. That was cool. I still need a little more accordion. I can't really hear myself. My arm's going to fall off. Thank you.
Hey, I tell you what, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We've got the Jim Kucera Band here tonight. You guys are sounding good. We've got lots of, I love hearing the German. That is something we don't get a lot of on this show, so we hope you're enjoying it at home as well. And I tell you what, we've got more coming up in just a moment. Want to thank our friends at the University of Nebraska Medical Center, and also want to thank the Heritage at Fountain Point for their strong support and sponsorship. We haven't had this band on since October, and the first time, when was that? It was like June. It was warm, as I recall. Very warm the first time, and stormy, that's right. Those were the days, and that was at the old Knights of Columbus Hall, right? Isn't that where it was? I remember that. All right, I tell you what, let's go ahead and check Mike's mailbag. We've got letters from all over the state, and thanks to you, we like to read some of them. If you want to send us a letter and you don't want it read on the air, just make sure you put that in your note to us, and we will, of course, honor your wishes. But there are so many folks that have shared with us thoughts about our program, and let's start tonight with, what do we have here? From Bellwood, Lewis and Rose Ann, thanks for all you do for Nebraska, the Quarantine Tonight shows, and the Mass with Father Joe. May God bless you and keep it coming for good old Nebraska. Well, good people there in Bellwood. Thank you, both of you, for writing that nice note. The McIntoshes from Omaha, they sent this. We enjoy watching the news and the weather on NCN. We love our state, and NCN has brought us closer together with mass, news, and entertainment. Well, thank you for that nice note. We appreciate it. And our final one from Newell, Iowa, Ron and Agnes. They say, we had a great find during COVID. We love your TV station, Father Joe and Daily Mass. You are the beginning of each day, and we appreciate you ending it with us as well. Thank you so much, Ron and Agnes. And I'd have to get a map out to find out where Newell, Iowa is. Do you know anybody here know where Newell is?
I can Google it.
You can Google it. Of course you can Google it. Yes, we will Google it here in just a moment. I tell you what, let's go ahead and get a look at our latest news, followed by weather. What does the end of the week look like? We're getting much closer. We'll find out here in just a few moments. This is News Channel Nebraska. All right, we're back here on Quarantine Tonight here on News Channel Nebraska talking to these guys. Now, his dad's in Fremont, his grandma's in Prague. You had no choice but to be a polka guy growing up. You had no choice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, my parents started Kolach Corner in Prague.
Kolach Corner?
Kolach Corner, I was probably 2.
Okay.
And then they'd do polka music every Friday night, and they needed a drummer.
Oh, my goodness.
When I was 5, I got sucked into playing drums, and here I am. 26 years later.
And they're watching with big smiles on their face, and Grandma's saying, hey, that's my guy in Prague. Yeah. Oh, to be 26. Is that what you are, 26 years old? Oh, you gave him a nice break, Jim. You gave him a nice break. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Jim Kucera Band, and we've got a crowd watching tonight. You guys are getting texts and emails from all over the state. You're watching our Facebook page where you're getting lots of people.
South Texas. We had a comment on here that we have South Texas covered.
There we go.
We have a following down there. Boy, we hope we could get down there and play sometime. We have people from Ord, our friends and fans, and we have someone from Verdigris.
Of course, Verdigris, best kolaches in the state up there. Well, I don't know, Clarkson, Wilbur, but
they're all good.
Those folks up in Knox County, they have a lot of time to make kolaches. You been up to Verdigris before?
That's been a long time.
I guarantee you, not enough people have been up to that area, Knox County, Nebraska. That is Nebraska's most beautiful spot, looking out over the Niobrara and the Missouri River. All right, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jim Kucera Band right here on News Channel Nebraska.
One. That's just one. Thank you for all your comments on the Facebook feed. We're appreciating it so much. I see Verdigris, Deb Kucera from Verdigris. I know that's not my wife, Deb Kucera, but she requested a specific song. We'll get that for you at the end of our show. We have a program, so hope you're around with us till then. And Josh's mom commented. So, Janet Alborny Harrington, glad to have you with us. Appreciate it so much. Here we go with a good tune we're going to do for Walt and Glynis Harfman and Michael Husser from Texas. Michael, I hope I pronounced your last name right. Amazing World Technology and Facebook. And Walt and Glynis were in Nebraska here in July. And Walt touched base with me and said, hey, I'm going to be over at a KOA not too far from you, campground, and for the night, and want to come over and jam. And we jammed in the pavilion that they have there. And we had all the campers circled around us and just listening, and, man, it was fun. So, Walt, hope you come back up to Nebraska sometime so we can do that again. And I know that Walt appreciates good Slovenian music, so here we go with Trumpet Echoes. Trumpet Echoes. Here we go. 1, 2. Trumpet Echoes, good tune there. Hope you enjoyed it. We have more polka time coming up here. We're going to send this out to good friends of ours from Marion, Kansas. We're going to send this out to Tom and Sandy Hollub and also to Frank Sweetalk. We missed seeing them down at Pilsen, Kansas last year because that was a month after everything just kind of tore loose. So hopefully we get to see you guys again. Had a nice visit with Sandy on Facebook Messenger this week, and she said they're healthy, so that's half the battle right now, isn't it? So glad that you guys are healthy. Good visiting with you. Here's a good check tune, as I know Tom likes that good check stuff. This is Around the Moon polka, Around the Moon. Here we go, giving you two. 1, 2. Okolo měsíce kola se dělají. Okolo měsíce kola se dělají. A ty naše panenky tisíce hledají. A ty naše panenky tisíce hledají. Tisíce hledají, samé nic nemají. Tisíce hledají, samé nic nemají. Jen ty šatečky, jen ty jedny šatečky, co na sobě mají. Jen ty jedny šatečky, co na sobě mají. Pátek je vypeto, sobotu na škroby. Pátek je vypeto, sobotu na škroby. Neděli na ulici, parádu dělají. Neděli na ulici, parádu dělají. Full Moon. As we say on gigs, oh, that is a good one. That is a very good one. See who I need to send one out to. Here we have all kinds of comments. Janet Jeffries, thanks for being with us. Janet, appreciate it so much. Pat Lawrence, Ron Vatsa, Judy Foster, Terry Kucera. Keep those comments coming in. We'll get to as many as we can. It's so nice to see all of that on the feed here and interact with you. It's a lot of fun. So thank you. We're going to do this. This is our set where we're doing a lot of a variety. We did the Slovenian tune, the Trumpet Echoes, and of course we did this last tune, Around the Moon, was something on the Czech side. And this next tune, to help you with your counting skills, is something on the Polish side. And then we have a little Frankie Yankovic and all kinds of stuff coming up here yet in this set. I remember, first time I heard this tune, I was up at Gibbon Polka Festival, Gibbon, Minnesota. This was in the early 1980s. I was just a little younger then. Saw a Polish group called Renata and Girls, and I bought one of their records. Man, what a Polish band that was. Very good. And they played the song, and I wonder whatever happened to them. You know, kind of lost track of some of those groups after everybody moved on. So if anybody from the Minnesota area, Wisconsin area knows whatever happened to Renata and Girls, that'd be awesome to kind of know. They were very good. This is a good tune called the 1, 2, 3 polka. 1, 2, 3. Is that what we have? Yes, sir. Let me find my words. Oh, before we play it, Jim's talking again. Yes, I'm sorry, everyone. Got to send this out to our former drummer, Mr. Terry Lee Heenek. He recorded this with us back in 2006, and this is one of his favorites. 1, 2, 3 polka. Yoda, hope all is well. Here we go. We'll give you 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, won't you polka with me? And I'll turn that frown into a smile. 4, 5, 6, a polka will fix a broken heart in just a little while. 7, 8, and 9, gonna have a good time, dancing the whole evening through. Oh, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life dancing the polka with you. One, 2, 3, won't you polka with me? And I'll turn that frown into a smile. 4, 5, 6, a polka will fix a broken heart in just a little while. 7, 8, 9, gonna have a good time, dancing the whole evening through. Oh, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life dancing the polka with you. 1, 2, 3 polka for you. You bet. Here we go with a little Frankie Yankovic time. This has been on some of our playlist lists for Quarantine Tonight, and we didn't get to this one either. So I said, we got to make sure we get to this one. Good Yankovic tune, Give Back My Heart. I remember way back when I played with Matt Slacky. I know Gwen played it. Bless you, man. Bless you. Wow. That came from deep within.
Yeah, right. It usually does.
It usually does. Wow, what was I talking about now? That almost scared me. Anyway, played with Matt Slacky Band way back in the early 80s, who I started with. And, Matt, what a good person to learn the band leader trait from, great guy, class act, and there's not a gig, and to tell you the truth, not a day that doesn't go by where I don't think about Matt. I learned so much from him, and really appreciate it, and need to think of Dottie here, also Dottie Sletke, and need the whole Sletke family, his son Robert and family over there in Waverly, not too far from where we live, and Robert's very gracious and very kind to me, and I appreciate that very much. And also to all of the grandchildren and great-grandchildren of Matt's. They say that life comes full circle. And, for 20 years when I was teaching at Waverly, I had the great opportunity to give back a little bit that Matt gave me, give back to some of his relatives, his great-grandchildren, by teaching them, and something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. That was really cool. So, life does go full circle. Here we go with, Matt's band. They called this the Hunter's Waltz, I believe. Gwen played it on the concertina. Please give back my heart, like Frankie Yankovic tune. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Please, dear, give back my heart, and please don't tear it apart. You left me feeling blue when you found someone new. Please, dear, give back my heart, and please don't tear it apart. You left me feeling blue when you found someone new. Back my heart, Frankie Yankovic time for you. Landler time. I told you we'd have a lot of variety in this set. This is a little Sil Liebel Landler for you. This is the Nutty Landler. Peanuts, walnuts, cashews, almonds. We maybe better not go any further. We'll stop there. Nutty Landler. And is Jacob on here? Did I see that? Somebody said, hi, Jacob Villadol. Hi, Jacob Villadol. You know who we should have done 1, 2, 3 for, and we're going to do this now. We should have done it for friends of ours from Waverly, the Steiners and the Cobses, good followers of our Linda. Her favorite tune's the 1, 2, 3 polka. Should have done that for you. We're going to do the Nutty Landler for you. We have more people from Texas listening as well. Dale Clipston, glad to have you with us. The Nutty Landler. 1, 2, 3. Timmy, the Nutty Landler, a little Silebo time. How cool. That is good stuff, hey.
I think it's the tuba.
It's the tuba. You know, it sounds a lot.
All the notes that you did, that doesn't really matter.
No, they sucked anyway. Oh, can I say that on TV? I probably shouldn't have. That's the truth. And if you knew what these two had to deal with on a regular basis.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
And he wonders why we drink.
I've put up with it for a whole lot longer than you have.
Yes, Tim has. Poor Tim.
Hey, Jim, something's happened to that accordion. It's a lot smaller.
It got stuck in the dryer for too long.
Spilled pivo on it.
And then
Oh, that's the problem.
Yes.
You need a close-up. You need a close-up of that.
Wait.
Not yet. Okay, now.
You know, you can find anything on eBay. And they're making them different now. You know, the last toy accordion I had for 4 years. And this is the third one. That one blew. It just wore out. The poor thing. I just played it to the end. It's long ago in the garbage. But anyway, this is the third one I ordered, and it's still not quite right. They're making them different now, and I guess what can you expect from a toy, right? But anyway, the first two I got, half the keys didn't even play, and it's like, are you serious? How's a kid supposed to learn to play button accordion?
It was probably like
that is why we don't have enough kids learning the accordion. They're selling toy accordions that don't work.
Where can you buy a good accordion? A good toy accordion?
That is a great question, because I used to think I thought I knew, but no, I know. Not anymore. I know.
Hey.
Yeah. On the toy red accordion, the red wine polka, red wine. Here we go. 1, 2. Červený víno, bílý koláče, najme se, napijem se, to se dobře skáče. Červený víno, bílý koláče, najme se, napijem se, to se dobře skáče. A červený víno, bílý koláče, najme se, napijem se, to se dobře skáče. Červený víno, bílý koláče, najme se, napijem se, to se dobře skáče.
Jim, I got to see this thing. What is that over there?
It's a toy accordion.
Toy accordion?
Yeah.
Where do you get something like that?
eBay. You can find them. Amazon. Oh, you can find anything on Amazon now.
That is a toy accordion. Yeah. It sounds pretty good, though.
Does it?
Yeah, I thought so.
Good.
I looked up and I was like, wait a second. What's he doing over there with that?
Toys R Us. Yeah, that's not even around anymore, is it? Oh,
but you make it sound good.
Well, I appreciate it.
Now, your button accordion, that's a beautiful machine. Where's that from, by the way?
These are both from Austria. They're Melodias is the brand. One is in sharps, one is in flats. They're both different keys. So
Jim actually teaches in Waverly.
No, Lincoln now.
Lincoln. Okay, that's right. You were at Waverly for a long time.
Yeah, about 20 years at Waverly, and now my first year at Scott Middle School in Lincoln.
How's that going?
Oh man, I love it. And COVID, we have like 13.
There's a special place in heaven
13
for middle school teachers.
Yeah, there is.
There
that's
is
where
a
the
special
teaching,
place.
Elementary and middle school, that's where the teaching takes place. I tell you what.
My wife teaches middle school, and actually the kids are fabulous, but you have to get in the right mindset, don't you, to teach middle school students?
Yeah, each class is a little different. One class you got to bounce yourself off the walls to, get them going, and some classes you just can chill. It's really fun diving in and learning how the kids think and what motivates them, and it just jacks me up. I just love it. So
we need music teachers, and I have met so many great music teachers on this program. It's something that's fun about it because if you love music full time, you like to teach it, you like to be a part of it. I have met music teachers all over the state, and it's wonderful. So, and this guy here from Aurora, he's taking care of business tonight. Originally from Fremont, a 31-year-old polka music lover. How does that happen? We love it, and we hope that you're enjoying the Jim Kucera Band tonight. You guys, the three of you, how long have you been all working together? I know you don't have a microphone on you over here. Oh,
I do have one.
Okay. How long have you been working together?
Well, Jim and I have been playing since we were seniors in high school.
Classmates at Wilbur High School?
We were actually a year apart.
Okay.
A year
Who's older?
I am. Well, he's older by age, but I'm ahead of him by school year.
Your parents were like, get out of the house. We're sending you to kindergarten.
Yep. My mom was tired of me right before I was 5, so she said, go to school.
And that's how it works in Wilbur.
That's how it worked. Yep.
And how long have you been living in Columbus?
Oh, gosh. We're coming up on 13 or 14 years now.
Before that, where were you?
I was in Auburn for about 7 years, and then Richmond, Virginia for 3 before that, and Austin, Texas for 7 before that. So...
Well, you moved back to Nemaha County. You found paradise, and then you upgraded to Platte, I guess, huh?
I did. So I can't complain. I've been a lot of places. Nebraska's home. It was home for my wife. She graduated from Lincoln Northeast, from the Lincoln area. This is home for me. We spent 10 years out trying to see what the rest of the country was like, and figured out there's no place like Nebraska. So we came back home and been here ever since. Raised our kids here, and we love it.
We should make him the Chamber of Commerce president for Nebraska. All right, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. Want to thank the Heritage at Fountain Point for their strong support of this program. It's a beautiful residential community just west of Norfolk on Highway 275. You're leaving town, you're passing Faith Regional, you just keep going, and there it is. It's on your left as you're heading westbound, and it is beautiful. You'll see pictures of it here on this program. We hope that you are enjoying this. I want to put my pitch in, and we'll ask these guys here, if you have a memory of your favorite ballroom, let's put that address at the bottom of the screen. Send us your memory. So, Jim, you've been in this business a long time. What is your favorite ballroom? You live in Waverly. You're probably a little partial to Wahoo. I get that. The Starlight Ballroom's not too far from your house. But growing up, when you think ballroom, what do you think?
You know, I have to be careful because it might be our secret location.
Oh.
So many memories, you know.
We can probably divulge that tonight.
So many memories. And, you know, I was telling the guys when we met to eat dinner before the gig tonight, and I was telling them, you know, it's going to be kind of bittersweet because it was hitting me that on this stage behind where we're playing was my high school jazz band right before I left Waverly. Didn't know I was leaving Waverly yet, but it was our last gig together. You know, everything was starting to shut down. I couldn't believe that we were allowed to play. We had a dance set up to, as this establishment does quite a bit. The owner likes to work with high schools around the state and get kids in to perform. And when I was at Waverly, we were here annually. And, you know, I told the kids before we took the stage, I said, you know, we don't know what's going to happen because things were starting to get shut down. I said, this could be our last gig, but there was so much I wanted to say because I knew it was going to be the last gig. You know, you have that feeling. So it's been, you know, it's been running through my mind all night. You know, it just was back. They were right behind me, you know, in March, and we never got to say goodbye, you know, and everything. And
we probably can't do that to the audience. We're at the Playmore Ballroom, which is west of Lincoln it used to be 5 miles, but now it's west of Lincoln by about 3 miles. And lots of memories in here for lots of families and beautiful memories. So weddings and dances and so many wonderful things out here. And obviously Jim knows all about it, and so many of you know all about it. But favorite ballroom, do you have one?
I do. It's probably my fondest memory, playing with Jim and when we were still the Jim Kucera and the Vested Checks, the 7-piece band. We took a bus trip to Oklahoma one year, and I tell you what, we played at a ballroom in Enid, Oklahoma. I think it was in Enid, maybe Yukon, Oklahoma. Might have been in Yukon.
Check Hall
in Yukon, Oklahoma. Yes, that's where it was.
That's a great place.
And I tell you what, I have never played for an audience like that before. It made playing so much fun, and it was so much. And at that time, we were young 20s at most, barely out of high school.
Yeah,
and
probably.
It just confirmed that playing this music was something that was a part of me and was going to be a part of me forever. And it's just something I'll never forget.
Now, you're too young to have a favorite ballroom, maybe, but you might have one. You've been in this business.
So I would always tag along with Dad when Dad would play with Ernie Kucera.
Okay.
So I've been to Oak Room,
the Oak Ballroom in Schuyler.
I played in Blue River Lodge. I played in Starlight numerous times. I've played.
What about the Fremont City Auditorium for the KHUB Polka Party?
Probably a handful of times.
Yeah.
So I'm not super well rounded, but I'm a little rounded. I would say
you're kind of round in some places.
I'm round in some places, but I would say probably the Oak Ballroom. My parents had their wedding dance there.
In the Oak Ballroom.
Yep. So
okay.
I remember just the big, huge pieces of wood, just lacquered wood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
WPA project. Here's a interesting note for you. King's Ballroom in Norfolk was obviously one of the best ballrooms in Nebraska. My sister had a dance recital there the week before it burned down, and that was the first time that I ever went there. The second time I went there was when the fire trucks were out front and the whole town was watching as it burned.
That was a great place.
It was a great place. I'll tell you what, we'll stop yapping. We've got more Jim Kucera Band coming up right after this. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. All right, you're back on Quarantine Tonight here at News Channel Nebraska. Coming up in the next break, I've actually got a poster from a Sunday night dance at the Howells Ballroom from 1953 I'm going to show you. You might recognize one of those names on there. It might look a little bit like a Clarkson band. It's coming up, though. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jim Kucera Band. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Hey, glad to have you with us tonight here on News Channel Nebraska. Kind of scanning the wires here on Facebook. Elva Davis from Oregon. Oregon, thank you for being with us tonight. Gene Janacek. Betty Nimitz from San Antonio, Texas. Glad to have you with us. And Julie from Tyndall, South Dakota. She and I have talked a lot on Facebook, so glad to have all of you with us. We're going to send this out to Reed Priest from Waverly, a good friend of mine. See him over at the gym sometimes when I sleep in the morning when I go work out. Reed's birthday today, so happy birthday, Reed. He told me he was going to be celebrating all day, and I said, you know what? Go for it, buddy. That's awesome. I'm going to do this for my grandson as well, for Landon. He likes this tune, and do it for Zach and Becca and Brittany and Cody, and for my wife, Deb. Hope you guys are doing great. Can't wait to see you all again. This is Apples, Peaches, Pumpkin Pie. 1, 2. Apples, peaches, pumpkin pie. Who's not ready? Holler I. Let's all play hide and seek. Apples, peaches, pumpkin pie. Who's not ready? Holler I. Let's all play hide and seek. Over here, over there, we're everywhere. First we're over here, and then we're over there. Over here, over there, we're everywhere. Let's all play hide and seek. Peaches, pumpkin pie. Who's not ready? Holler I. Let's all play hide and seek. Apples, peaches, pumpkin pie. Who's not ready? Holler I. Let's all play hide and seek. Over here, over there, we're everywhere. First we're over here, and then we're over there. Over here, over there, we're everywhere. Let's all play hide and seek. Apples, peaches, pumpkin pie. Some fancy stuff happening down over there. Holy cow, Tim. Keep it up, buddy. We have this entire set number 3 is, I told the guys this was the Tim set because we have a bass horn solo and everything moving forward almost. So we have requests I see on the line on Facebook and then on Messenger I had before this gig when everybody knew we were going to be on for like Heaven There Is No Beer, Beer Barrel, and No Beer Today, and all those people must know we have it in a medley. We do it in a medley, and it's on our latest CD, Festival Time with the Jim Kucera Band. just send me a message. We'll fix you up if you're interested. This is on there, the Beer Garden Polka Medley. Sing along at home. Audience participation is required on this one. Here we go. 2 boys. 1, 2. One Sunday afternoon, I was driving through a town, and all I had to spend was $1. I walked into a bar just to have a little drink, and you could hear that bartender holler, "No beer today, no beer today. You can't buy beer on Sunday. No beer today, no beer today. You've got to come around on a Monday." Roll out the barrel, we'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel, we've got the blues on the run. Sing boom torero, sing out a song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel, for the gang's all here. Heaven there is no beer, that's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Help us out at home now. La 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 la. Sing louder at home. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. The Beer Garden medley for you. Josh was playing so hard there that
I got into it.
He got into it. He lost his drumsticks. Well, one of them.
Yeah.
Here's a good old. I saw somebody make a comment. I'm not going to be able to find it now, but said something about the Six Fat Dutchmen, and this song happens to be composed by the late Harold Offenmacher, the leader of the Six Fat Dutchmen. The Little Fisherman's Waltz. Going to feature Tim on the bass horn solo, Little Fisherman's Waltz. 1, 2.
snapping it over here.
How you holding up there, big guy?
I think I'm going to need extra pay for this set.
Yeah, we should have been taking it more easy on Tim. Tim had big surgery here not that long ago, and
unfortunately, it was on my leg, so it has nothing to do with me playing the horn.
We were worried if he was going to be able to walk in here even, but he's doing great.
Nope,
so.
I'm doing great. I can't complain at all. I had a knee replaced right before Christmas, and I'm doing great. Can't complain. Wish I'd have done it 5 years ago, and doing great. So
well, good. You're playing awesome, and you're getting around good. So
can't complain.
Anybody you want to send this next one out to?
I do. I think I never seem to remember this person as much as I should. And that's my wife, Kathy, because she has been able to, for 30-plus years now, allow me to do this. When we played a lot when we were younger, we were gone a lot of weekends, when my kids were little and growing up, and I can't thank her enough for allowing me to be able to continue to play music and continue to do this with you guys, because she recognizes it's part of who I am. It's part of what keeps me going. It's something that I do to relax and regenerate. So I thank her very much, love her a lot, and I just, again, can't thank her for the support.
Yeah, that's good. I always say my wife is a saint because being married to a band teacher, especially at the high school level, which I was for so many years, 30 years, you have to be a saint and put up with a lot. There were there were times I was at school from 7 in the morning until 11 o'clock at night if we had pep band. And teachers watching out there, you know what, you can relate to this. And I also say that, you know, a wife is a saint that's married to a band leader. My wife is, Deb has a double whammy, you know. So you're right. You know, we don't thank those people enough. Kathy and Deb, this one's for you. Are we going to skip the next one and go to that peppy one since it's getting closer to another break, or what do you think, Timmy?
Sure, why not?
You want to skip to that one and play something peppy for him? The schmaltz? The schmaltz polka. So this is going out to the wives. Anybody you want to send this one out to, Josh?
Not that I can think of.
Is Ryder watching, you think? Or?
Might be.
Might
sure,
be.
We can
send it out to Ryder.
So this one I don't have. I have a little solo, but Josh has a solo too.
Yeah. Do I?
A woodblock solo.
Oh, yeah.
So this is something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen for that woodblock. Here we go. You two boys. 1, 2.
Here on News Channel Nebraska. You're watching Quarantine Tonight. We want to welcome you here as we get started on a Wednesday night, having a good time. So here is the poster I was telling you about, so you guys can all see it there. This was a poster that hung up at the Howells Ballroom Sunday, December 27th, 1953. They had a wedding dance on the 29th. I wonder if that couple is watching tonight. Maybe not. New Year's Eve dance on December 31st, and then Lambert and Bartek. So I married a Guernsey from Columbus, and her mom's maiden name was Bartek from Clarkson.
Wow.
So how unique is that? Then Lambert, there's a lot of Lamberts around. You know any Lamberts by chance? No. You do? Yeah, Lamberts? Lambert.
Oh, no,
Lambert. Says here, in person, Midwest's greatest accordions. Hal's Ballroom, great place. Been there a few times. Want to welcome everybody here. Hey, you're watching News Channel Nebraska. I tell you what, we're going to be back with our last segment here right after this on NCN. Big time tonight here at News Channel Nebraska. We've got one more segment with the Jim Kucera Band. This is their third time on the program, and lots of people are enjoying this music from all over the state of Nebraska. And if you're watching, and if you're watching on Facebook, send us a note. The band likes it. We like it. We like knowing you're out there. And if you want to, send us a letter and let us know you're enjoying this. We'll put that address up here in a second. You ready to wind? Oh, you brought out a new accordion.
I've been playing this one.
I know, but where's the other? Okay.
Yeah.
The guy's got a couple accordions here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's not the baby accordion. You can only find this right here on News Channel Nebraska.
Here we go with a good tune. That's a Frankie Yankovic tune, but it was also the theme song of Marv Herzog and the Bavarian Dutchman from Frankenmuth, Michigan. And I remember sharing the stage with them when I was playing with Matt Sletke, my first trip with Matt out of state to the Cotillion down in Wichita. What a ballroom. Holy smokes. Enormous. You couldn't even see the ceiling. It was so big. But anyway, man, they started up, and it was like, holy smokes, listen to that sound. But anyway, this was their theme song. Really great band, great tune. The Golden Pheasants Polka. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah, Golden Pheasant. I'm thinking about that sound, that wall of sound that hits when they play it. I was thinking about that during that whole tune. The first time I heard them on the accordions, they were at that time like the most up to date band as far as technology and everything, and this is the early 1980s. It was like the speakers and everything, and it wasn't so loud. It was just that it was just so, I mean, it's hard to explain. It was just like so full and just so good. It was like, holy smokes, man. I mean, I was 13 years old. My jaw hit the floor. I'm like, gee, many Christmas. Listen to that. And it was good, you know. But, you know, I do have to say, I don't know, it was Mike close by. You know, I have to say, commend him. I know that there was one night where he had some school groups on performing. And I have to say, as an educator, that was so cool to see. And that's something our students right now are missing a lot. And I hope that in the future there's more students on. I think that's great. So I commend Mike for doing that and having those school groups on. And right here where we are in this location, there's even more opportunity to bring some of those groups in. Because unfortunately, Mike, my students, our only performances are virtual. And that's really hard. That's really hard. And to give them that experience, and it will set them back somewhat, education-wise, you know. And that's the future of our music, not maybe polka, but music performance. And so, you know, we need to do all we can to continue to give them opportunities. So, Mike, I hope you're hearing this, because I think that was great that you did that, and I hope that it works out again, because it's just so cool. Dude, yeah, were they wearing masks? Yeah. That's life right now. That's life, and they have to do that because that's the school requirements. But and I get it, because my kids are. I am. You know, does it stink? It does stink. But hopefully we'll be out of this. We just need to be smart. You know, vaccines out, and we just have to take our time, not rush, and be very prudent about what we're doing. So anyway, some kudos to News Channel Nebraska for doing that. That was so cool. We are going to go on with music. We're doing this, going to send this out to the Rowdies, and they know who they are. Good friends that always went to our gigs when Loma was up. And, you know, remember Mary tonight, the owner of the Loma Tavern. She passed away here recently, and so many great memories, and I know people have more memories than I do from working with her for so many years. But this was a tune that they always looked forward to when we played at Loma. This is the Guacamole. Here we go. 1, 2. I met her at the Mercado. She was buying avocados, and man, she really turned me on. She reached for my pepper, I grabbed her tomatoes, and I knew it wouldn't be very long. She walked to the mesa, I got me cerveza, I picked up the onions and lemon. The way she looked at me, that I could barely see that it would be very long. Guacamole, guacamole, we'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole, we'd be making guacamole all night long. She headed for the line, and I fell in right behind. And man, she sure looked good to me. She reached for her money. I said, wait a minute, honey. I believe this one is on me. She got in my pickup. We started to back up. We headed on down the road. We went to mi casa, had tortillas de masa, and made guacamole all night long. Guacamole, 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 guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole. We be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole. We be making guacamole all night long. Whew. Guacamole. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, should have sent that out to my coworkers at Scott Middle School. One of my coworkers was having guacamole for lunch, and I started singing the song. They all look at me like, "What the heck are you singing?" You said, "You haven't heard guacamole." Well, let me tell you what. I'll tell you something. So I found a video of it for them, and I played it for them, and they were rolling. They thought that was pretty good. So we introduced some new people to guacamole today. What do we have next? Is that the baby doll polka? Oh, what do you have? Prune song. All right. Well, hey, let's do that. The prune song waltz. Going to feature Timmy on the bass horn. Prune song. Let's see. We need to send this. I know Jolene Vavra was on here. We have people from California. Don't know if I said that with us. New Orleans. Hey, guys, this is a new one. We haven't had this on NCN before from New Orleans. New Orleans. Hey, that would be a fun place to play, wouldn't it? Oofda. Oofda. Yeah, they do have some pretty good food down there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm down there just for that. Yeah, like pay would be food. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Naši aleji, švesky se valejí. Já dneska nehlídám, oči mě pálejí. Naši aleji, švesky se valejí. Já dneska nehlídám, oči mě pálejí. Song waltz. Now, baby doll. I'm gonna do a good old tune, another Yankovic tune, the Baby Doll polka. Baby Doll. Michael from Olathe, Kansas. Glad to have you on with us. We had a lot of requests, specific requests for tunes, and we have to have our song list in usually before. So I'm sorry we didn't get to some of those requests. I know we got to some of them, just some of the people to know what we're going to do and kind of have an idea of our followers, so we really appreciate it. Had a comment on here about Colorado Springs. That is a great place to go. Love Colorado Springs. Lois Vavra from Colorado Springs. Glad to have you with us. And Karen Sokolik said, my mother taught us this song. I'm glad we can bring back the memories for you. That's awesome. And so I lost the train of thought because that's what happens when you get old. But anyway, Baby Doll Polka. There was something else I was going to, and that's okay because obviously it wasn't very important. So here we go. Baby Doll. I'll think about it on the way home.
There you go.
Yeah. Here we go. 1, 2. The Baby Doll Polka, you bet. Should we go back to Catch Gander? We're going to go back to one. We didn't get in the third set. I always over-program the third set, but we had requests to do this tune, so, and it says not available. Are you kidding me? I'll just fake the words. I do that most of the time anyway. So we had a request for the Gander Polka, so here we go with your request, Gander Polka. Husyczki haj, przez zeleni haj. Haj, husyczki haj, przez zeleni haj. Haj, husyczki popielate ma, te všetky pirka zlaté. Haj, husyczki haj, przez zeleni haj. Gander polka, you bet. We had requests for that leading into this. That is a good one. Do you think we need to go right into theme? We coming close? Probably. Let's go in. Yeah, wood block and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Here we go. Thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate all the comments here on Facebook and from all over the country. You know, continued.
Cool.
It is cool, isn't it? Continued to be humbled because the meat of the band is here. This could go away. Bye-bye. Singing, not so good. Playing, not so good. But you guys are awesome. So thank you so much. I'm very humbled, and we all are humbled. So thank you. God bless. Keep those comments coming in. We want to be back some other time down the road. So, and also like us on Facebook, the Jim Kucera Band on Facebook, and we start playing live gigs again. That's your place to find out where we're playing. And so thank you again. God bless. Here we go with our theme song, which we did have a request for. It's online here from Verdigris. So we'll send it out to the folks up there in Verdigris, the Praha polka. Praha. Here we go. 1, 2.
Jim Kucera Band here at News Channel Nebraska. Great job, everybody. You did wonderful. We appreciate it. On behalf of all of our viewers tonight, thank you for sharing your talents with us. And thank you for joining us here at News Channel Nebraska. We are wrapping up another program of Quarantine Tonight, brought to you by the Heritage at Fountain Point and UNMC. Both great people, great outfits that have endorsed this program. It's time now for news on News Channel Nebraska. We'll see you tomorrow night.